Welcome, Diablo 2 PvP fans, to this week's highlights of the Diablo Fighting Championship. This week we saw a mix of high and low-level dueling, which is something that we're going to be doing for the rest of the preliminary rounds until early February. This was a tough event to pick winners for Fight of the Night because so many of them were good. We've also included some highlight reel knockouts, which may go down in DFC history as some of the fastest ever. I think you're going to enjoy watching those. Also, for you scavenger hunters out there, I've created a secret playlist called the Hidden Tapes, which going forward will include all of the fights that don't necessarily make it to this highlight reel, along with some of the other hidden videos that I've scattered throughout this channel, some of which you guys have already found. If you want to have some fun looking for that, feel free. I've also linked you to it somewhere within this video. That being said, let's dive into the highlights of this week's Diablo Fighting Championship. All right, ready when you are, brother. Here we go. Round one, Duke versus Coooley. Oh! Oh! I didn't even mean to do that. Oh my God, I meant to FOH him there. Holy shit. I actually meant to FOH him there because I noticed he was charging around. And I was like, oh, I got to resync him. And I switched to my one-handed weapon, and I didn't have FOH. I had charge on click. And I accidentally charged in, but it was like everything happened perfectly. Like crit strike, deadly strike, whatever. Like hits him, high roll on damage. Oh, that was GG. That was such a lucky roll on damage. All right, let's get FOH set up so that we don't... That situation could have gone actually way worse. All right, so we got round two. All right, so this will be a little better. I'm going to try to resync him here, figure out exactly where he is, and pick my angle. We don't want none of those hammers. All right, so he is where he appears to be. Still is where he appears to be. Yeah, he's trying to make me chase him into those hammer fields. That's not what we're trying to do. Oh, no, no, no! He's desynced. No! Oh, man, I've eaten so many hammers. All right, so he is down here. And now he's down there. We are not going into that hammer field. Good sync from Duke, man. Oh, man, I'm getting trapped by hammers. Got a good block in there. Oh my God. This is a field of hammers. No, 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 I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was desynced there. I was like, where is he? He's probably right in front of me. It is 1-1. We're going into round 3. Oh, man, big hit, but I'm taking some hammers. Oh, man, he's actually in a lot of trouble. There's so many hammers here. I want to be careful not to follow him. I want to try to cut him off. Yeah, he's gonna go. He's going in for a big desync. Oh! GG. And here we go, round 4. All right, we resynced him there. Looks like he's laying some hammers down. Oh, good job pulling me through that hammer field. That was a good charge away. All right, let's see. We don't want him to go in for a big sync here. Yeah, that one hit was so lucky, dude. That was like a big roll on damage. It was like everything hit perfectly, which is kind of what you're hoping for with a charger. Like when you're running a charger, you're hoping for that big hit. No! All right, so he's somewhere in there where his hammers are hitting. Nice sync. Nice sync. He's probably got a hammer field over there too. Just got to be very, very careful. Yeah, I'm not sure where he is. I need to resync him. Not going over there. He's doing a good job of trying to make me chase him here and get into his hammer field. Oh, good one, though. Dragged me right in there. No! Oh, man. GG. Wow, this is a close duel, man. This is 2-2. 2-2. All right, here we go. 5th and final round. All right, let's make him run out of mana. Let's try to not get hit by these hammers, though. No! No! So close! So close. We almost got the one-shot finish there. We almost got it. That's kind of, look at this. His life is so low. Oh, man. Good duel. That was so nuts. All right, these guys are ready. Are you guys ready for Joby versus Root in some LLD? Let's see if Joby's skills from HLD winning DFC Season 1 pay off. Let's see if they carry over to LLD. And here we go. Round 1. All right, so this is gonna be interesting. So whereas Joby has this EOP, he can still do some pretty nasty chain locking here. And we might actually see this. Oh, he's got a nice name lock on. But you see, this is the good thing about sorceresses in LLD is like, who cares if there's hybrids? They could just keep this distance. And look at Root. Oh, man, big hits from Joby, though. Had a nice chain lock going, but a good escape from Root. That ES Sork is powerful, man. That ES Sork is powerful. Ooh, good placement from Joby. But some very good fireball hits from Root. Ooh, Joby's got the FOH Scepter too, but he takes some big damage from fireballs going in. Dude, this is anybody's duel. We just saw Root sit there and tank like 3 or 4 hammers. Oh, but bad spot for Root, but a good escape. Wow, this is insane. This is a battle of distance versus close quarters combat. And oh man, it looks like Root walks into some hammers. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Joby try to finish with FOH here. Crazy cat lady. What's going on? Oh man. See, Joby is kind of playing it a little more safe now because he knows that he has the advantage when it comes to life. He's got a lot more life comparatively here than Root does. So he's going to try to play it safe. But the thing with that FOH is you can't get too comfortable because if Root has some good replenish life, he could be replenishing life at a far faster rate. And boom, you never know. When you start doing that FOH, that could happen where Root just stomps. Root just stomps and gets that fireball damage in, and now this is anybody's game. Looks like Joby trying to find a good angle, and possibly Root trying to regenerate some mana there. Yeah, it looks like Root's trying to regenerate that mana, trying to just heal so he doesn't get killed by FOH. Yeah, so he could be very low on life, and it looks like Joby's trying to capitalize on that. Oh, and there it is! Joby gets there, but wow, what a close duel. What an absolute close duel, man. Holy. We're going to start round 2. Oh, man. Joby's starting to do the desync here. Doing some good old aura swapping. Staying out of the way of that fireball. Looks like he has a little bit more respect for the damage on that fireball this round. Oh, nice hits from Joby very early. And Root's got that nice lock. He's got some really good aim with that fireball too. You ready for the chain lock? We see it coming. Oh, nice sink there from Joby. He almost got some hits on there on Root right there. He was desynced, and Root didn't quite know where he was. It was a good thing he chose to name lock fireball him there. That actually shot the fireball in Joby's direction wherever he was at. So that, essentially, for all intents and purposes, resynced him. Root talking in the middle of the duel. These guys just having a conversation. I love this. I think I know where SWP is going. Because I think he's going to say it's more expensive. Which, yes, if you haven't completed the first quest, it is more expensive. But I think when I rushed this guy for Joby, I completed his first quest. So he should be good. Oh, man, good placement from Joby. Reminds me of, like, the Wild West. Like, if two men were fighting out front or something. They get tired, and they start talking to each other. What are you using, Act 5 mana? You chump. Don't you know it's cheaper in Act 4? Oh, good hits. Good hits. Roots goes in for the telly stomp, but Joby was spinning hammers. Joby was spinning them hammers, and it was a very bad time to stomp right there. And here we go, round 3. Is Joby going to pull it off? Is Joby going to be able to pull it off? Oof. Oof. Good hammers, but good hits from Root, too. I think this is the first time I've seen Root fight LLD, and dude, this guy is a natural. This guy is a natural. Oh, man, good stomp there from Joby. And a nice chain lock he's got going on. Very, very versatile right there. Just switching back and forth between FOH, hammer. Really like what he's got going on. That's a very good strategy. Clearly, mods. Man, he's just so good at like switching between skills, and just what I've noticed is he just uses the skill that you absolutely don't want him to use always. Like right there on the approach, FOH, Root trying to stomp, and he's got hammers that he's spinning right away. Just always with the right call. Look at that, man. Holy. Just always seems to know what's going to be going on here. And he knows that Root's got him name locked here. Good call on behalf of Root there, not telly stomping. Yeah, Root's in a lot of trouble here. But he can still get there. I mean, Joby's only a few fireballs away, 2 or 3 fireballs away from being either dead or in a lot of trouble. But he chose a good place to spin those hammers and takes it 3-0. GG. Dude, really good fight for the first LLD match I've ever seen you in, Root. That was insane. Very nicely done. And very nicely done on behalf of Joby there. That was sick. And here we go. Round 1 of episode 3. The Chainlock Master versus SureImSure. Now, SureImSure was having some success when we were dueling last night versus a Barb. But it looks like Raiden has chosen to use a shield here. Max block against an Amazon is really, really good. It's really, really helpful. Oh, man. SureImSure has taken some big damage. And I like the strategy he's using here, too. You notice he's not running around too much. Usually, Azan will try to create some distance. And that's really what they're trying to do. But against a Barbarian, you kind of want to keep some short-range hits here. GG. It looks like through this pixelation here, Raiden has won. I'm going to see if we can switch to SureImSure's vision here. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing some pixelation. So let's see if it's any better from this angle. And here we go, round 2. All right, so what we're seeing now is we're seeing SureImSure trying to use that poison jab. Oh, he got caught with his bow out there. That was a big hit. Oh, and again, man, Raiden is timing those telly stomps very well. Oh, wow. Good hits, though. Very good hits. He wants to be careful. Yeah, this is nail-biting. SureImSure could still pull it off. It would be a long shot, but he wants to just be careful not to get caught with his bow out like that. It looks like Raiden is CT tellying in when he recognizes that SureImSure has his bow and arrow out. It's a very interesting strategy. So he's trying to trick SureImSure to not quite being, not quite having the right setup here. And just trick him so that he can get him when he doesn't have a chance to block. Oh my gosh. This is actually a pretty good comeback so far. Oh man. Doesn't quite pull it off, but holy. SureImSure took some damage very early. And he almost came back and won that fight, man. That was insane. And here we go. Round 3. SureImSure using that poison jab early. I think it would actually be a good idea to get some poison damage going. Oh, and there it is. That's the strategy we were talking about with Raiden. Getting that name lock going and waiting for him to switch to the bow and arrow. Oh, and he has some nasty poison too. Look at that poison from Raiden. That is just nasty. SureImSure might be trying to do some poison of his own here. Nice job catching him with that arrow when he knows he's not name locked. Oh, man. Big turnaround, though, from Raiden. Teleported right in. See, the best angle for a Zon is to not be moving. Like, I mean, you don't want to get caught in that triangular whirlwind pattern. But at the same time, oh, there it is, man. Look at that. But at the same time, your dodge, avoid, evade procs the best when you're standing still. Yeah, you notice how Raiden was standing still there? Like from way off the screen, boom, there it is. Raiden takes it 3-0. But what Raiden was doing there is he was just waiting for that bow and arrow to come out. He was just waiting for it. And I think that was an interesting strategy. I'm going to have to take some notes on that. I always lose to Priest, even with a barb. And I'm taking some notes. I kind of like that. Chain locking really making a big difference. Shrine good. Go. Oh, man. Look at this nice CT tellying from Divinity. Notice he's like in and out, and he's far out immediately. This guy's screen must be like moving all around with CTs coming up. But look at this movement. Look at this movement from Hippo. He's doing a great job so far at avoiding any significant damage from Divinity. Oh, man. It looks like Divinity does not have max block. You see how he's... Oh, man. Big hit from Divinity. But you see how he's quickly going in and out? That would suggest he doesn't want to kick around too long and get hit with that strafe. Yeah, even just 2 multi-shots right there took a pretty significant amount of life. So I'm going to take that as a sign that he does not have max block and that he's just trying to get these big hits in. Oh, man. And he does it. The evasiveness of Divinity, the quick in and out CT telly's got there. And here we go, round 2. Oh, very nice. Starting out with a poison cloud there. I'm wondering if that connected. Looks like it might have. I can't tell if it hit a pet or the player. Looks like it hit the player. So that's poison might pay some dividends over time. Oh, nice strafe. Nice strafe. But Divinity gets out of it with some clutch weapon swapping. There he is. And yeah, look at that. Hippo is quick on the strafe now. He's getting right ready. Staying on the move. Doesn't want to get hit by those NATOs. Oh, man. Big hits. This is a close duel right now. Divinity is pretty low on life. And so is Hippo. Oh! That strafe! I think that strafe is really going to be what gets there. That strafe needs to be going when he comes in close. Strafe and move. Oh, man, another big one. In and out from Divinity. Nasty movement, man. Nasty movement. All right, and here we go for round 3. Looks like Hippo has made some adjustments in his character here. But man, Divinity is so quick. He's going to have to be real quick here on his aim. Looks like he is trying to adapt this new strategy of using Lightning Fury to wipe out the pets. But he's going to have to be quick, and he's going to have to be accurate with those throws, or he's going to eat some nados just like that. And it looks like Divinity unscathed so far. Divinity's really figured out his rhythm here. Look at this, bouncing in and out. He is so hard to follow. It looks like Hippo has kind of cornered himself, but it looks like it might be purposeful because he's trying to cut the angles that Divinity can come in from. Otherwise, he's just all over the map and so hard to track down. Oh, man, big hits, but he wasn't ready with that strafe. Hippo getting low on life. Nice strafe, but that NATO is coming in. Oof. This one is a nail biter. Oh, and look at this. Oh, and it is all over. DivinityOV takes it 3-0. GG, Divinity. GG. I like that strategy at the end, too. Once he noticed that that Hippo was using javelins, apparently that was a good call. Because he switched from wolves to bear. Which, you know, bears are obviously, they can tank a lot more damage. So he's not necessarily spending time to recast his whole team of wolves, and he can get in and out really quickly and still have that kind of protection. And go! Round one starts us off here. All right, so Lilith BL. Now, he's lucky here. He's gone up against an assassin 2 weeks in a row. And he did pretty well against Duke's assassin, but let's see if he can keep it going against Max. Looks like he's getting in. He teleported away there to try to break the name lock. He doesn't. He wants to stay out of the way of that Mind Blast. I think that's what we're seeing here, and he's trying to pick a good angle. Oh, man, I really like this setup here. It's kick and trap from Max. I really like this setup. He's going to have a hard time catching. Doombringer, though, when it comes to that Mind Blast. Doombringer's in and out. He's very quick. He knows what he has to do. He has to get in, drop that Blizz, get out so he doesn't get Mind Blasted. And that's his strategy. Oh, man, but look at this. Nice job on behalf of Max, keeping that pressure going. Oh, there it is. GG. GG. And here we go. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. Looks like we had a false start there. Both players weren't hostile. But round two is underway. Look at this. Some nice mind blasting there. Oh, man. That was a risky kick there. That was a very risky kick. He could have got caught by that Blizz. It's hard to tell if he actually got hit. Doom doesn't want any of that. Oh, good pressure from Max. Good pressure from Max. See, that's where he doesn't want a Blizz. That was good timing from Max there. He made sure that Doom was not dropping a Blizz on him as soon as he teleported in. Oh, man. Doom trying to keep that Blizzard up now and trying to catch Max. Oh, this is insane. Looks like Doom is on the defensive here, trying to stay alive. Oh, good strategy from Max. Very good strategy. Oh, wow. Wow. And that is the power of Blizz right there. And a good pilot like Doom behind it. That was nasty. Very well placed Blizz. Doom caught on to what was going on there. And he said, okay, he's mind blasting me outside of my Blizzard that I have set up for him. So I'm just going to try to meet him with a Blizzard as soon as he lands. That was insane. That was probably one of the best duels I've ever seen from a Cold Sork and Assassin. Wow, that was back and forth. And here we go, round 3. Wow, what a great matchup between these two. And a nice job from Max there. What he was trying to do is just kind of lead Doom in to just like he's doing right there and just hit a whole bunch of those traps coming in. He doesn't want none of that Blizzard, man. That Blizzard hurts. That Blizzard is vicious. Oh, nice traps right there. That was very well placed. Both players having some big respect for one another. Neither wants to get in close because they know the other one hits pretty hard when they get in close. Oh, there it is. Nice Mind Blast. Nice Mind Blast from Max. Oh, nicely done, Max. Oh! Damn! There it is. One big Blizz hit. Now that's what it took. That was insane. That was insane. Wow. Nicely done, fellas. Yeah, Doom has a rough Cold Sorceress. Max Block ES, that thing is a tank. An absolute tank, man. He sacrifices a little bit of Blizz damage to do all that, and like a little bit of life, but at the same time, it's well worth it because he's skilled enough on the Cold Sorceress to kind of stay out of the way of damage as much as he can, but also his aim is impeccable, dude. Like one of the best aiming Cold Sorks I've ever seen in my life. Like the type of person, if you start telling in against Doom, there's already like 3 or 4 Ice Blasts where he knows you're gonna be. Just very, very good aim. And here we go. Round 1, Punch versus Pembl. Oh man, nice trap laying there from Pembl. Nice trap laying. He does not want anything to do with Punch's Whirlwind, man. Does not want anything to do. Oh my god, nice chain locking here. Very well done from Punch. That's exactly how he KO'd me when I was on Oko. He has a nasty chain lock going with that barb, man. That was, oof. Brings back some rough memories for me. Brings back some rough memories. Oof. And here we go. Round 2. Very nice Mind Blast there from Pembl. He's going to try to stay on the outside. He does not want any of that chain locking that we saw last round. Yeah, very nice job getting him, getting Punch to compete with him inside these traps. He did take a little bit of clip damage there from that Whirlwind. No problem, though. He's going right back, setting up some traps, and making Punch come to him. Good job with that lock, though. Punch trying to get another one going. Holy. Punch is so quick with that barb, man. So quick with that barb. Oh, and just as he's trying to get that chain lock going, he catches some Mind Blasts. Nice job from Pembl. Now, you see, I'm not sure if Punch was trying to Whirlwind Lock there or not, but it's actually not a terrible strategy against an Assassin. You really want to pick your shots with it, but desyncing with Whirlwind Lock while you just lock onto your opponent's name, it can actually pay off sometimes versus an Assassin. Oh, and there it is. Yep, he is purposely doing it there. And Pembl notices quickly, I'm getting out of here. I'm not dealing with this sync. I'm not going to try to compete inside of inside of my traps here. It's better to just break this lock. I completely agree with that move there. He's doing a good job of working down Punch here. Punch at about half-life. Oh, nice damage. Pembl keeping the pressure on. Punch is having trouble getting in and getting that final bit of damage. But he's got a nice lock. Very nice lock. And he gets mind blasted for his troubles. Oof, man, nice whirlwind lock there. That's where it pays off, is when you're, the assassin is in close range and they're trying to mind blast you into oblivion. That whirlwind lock will get you out of all of that mind blast stun. Nice job keeping that distance from Pembl. Pembl is adapting very well here in round 2. And some good CT telling from Punch. He's trying to catch him by surprise. Very nicely done. But he knows he's in trouble here too. So you're gonna see Punch pick his shots. Very nice job avoiding damage from Pembl. This duel is close and could go either way. Another hit from Punch. I'm surprised that didn't finish. Punch in a lot of trouble, but so is Pembl. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there it is. Wow. Punch squeaked that one out. Holy man. And here we go. Round 3. All right, let's see if Pembl makes any adjustments here. Punch coming in right heavy. Tries a nice chain lock there, but Pembl teleports off screen just in time to break it. Yeah, these guys are learning each other's strategies here. Pembl's really making some changes. He knows that this is going to be a duel of attrition. Pembl knows that this, Punch has a lot of life. Look at him. He's got 7.7k life. This is a duel of attrition. He's going to have to pick his shots. He's going to have to stay out of harm's way, all while keeping that pressure on. He's doing a great job of it so far. Look at this. Oh, man. Can he get that lock going? Misses it. Punch is taking some serious damage. Oh, nice. Nice telly stomp from Punch. And a good angle. Oh, nice lock. Oh. Oh, and now Pembl has him name locked. Holy hell. Right now the score is 2-0 for Punch. It has been some hard-fought battles, though. Oh, and he's got him name-locked. Both have each other name-locked. I think Pembl's one big hit away from getting TKO'd here. But Punch is dwindling down here with his life. Getting worked down by those traps. And Pembl's doing a great job of keeping that Mind Blast pressure going, too. Oh, and there it is. Catching him in it. You can't count Punch out, though. A duel ain't over till it's over. If he's still ticking, man, he's still ticking. Oh, man. Whew. Both players very low on life. I'd say very low, but very low for Punch is still like 1,300 life. He has so much. Pembl can't get too overconfident here. He still needs to pick his shots very well. Take his time. Oh! And there it is, Punch with the 3-0 victory. Oh, GG. Like, Punch is no chump, dude. That guy is tough. That guy is really, really tough, man. But that was insane to see. Very good fight, man. Oh! A quick one! KO of the night. That might have actually been the quickest round KO ever so far in the DFC. All right, so we got Diowind, a Wind Druid, versus the legendary TFC Priest. Let's see how it goes. Oh, man. Diowind getting in early. Looks like Diowind is actually hostile to me, too. I'm going to have to fix that. Oh, man. So TFC, look at this, man. He's so slippery. Just in and out. Diowind doing a good job of picking his shots, though. TFC Priest took a lot of damage there, but I think Dio did as well. That was an interesting, very aggressive exchange. I got to be careful here not to get TKO'd by these NATOs. Both players at a very comparable life total. TFC Priest teleports away. He actually has a teleport Ami. It's really cool. I love this guy's setup. He teleports away to keep that distance going. He doesn't want to get in too close to Diowind, or doesn't want Diowind to get in too close to him. He's doing a good job working Dio down. Oh, man, and he gets walled. Priest was walled there for a minute, right up next to the Den of Evil. Dio very low on life. He's trying to stick and move. Oh, and there it is. Dio taken down by Priest in round one. That was nasty. Yeah, that was back and forth, man. Dio did a good job. Right when he came in, he was super aggressive. Like, that duel started aggressively. I was actually surprised that TFC Priest was able to take that. And here we go, round two. Let's see if Dio comes in as aggressively this time. He does. He is not messing around. He's coming right in, getting some really good shots on Priest. And Priest slipping away, taking minimal damage. God, Priest is so good at staying out of the way of that damage. Uses his teleport Amy to increase the distance. And Priest draws first blood for this fight. The first blood on his end. Gets a little hit in there with multi-shot. Oh my gosh, man. Good aggression here from Dio. Dio reloads and goes back in. Look at this, man. I'm loving this strategy. He might actually be max block. I think Dio is max block. Oh! Big hits from Priest. But he does take a little bit of damage in that exchange. Oh, and Dio is in trouble now. Both players at about a comparable life total. Oh, wait, Fox says Dio gives no fucks. Absolutely not. He's just going right in, trying to get the finish, and there it is. GG. That was insane aggression from Dio. And here we go. We're going to go into round three. It's currently 1-1. Dio coming in aggressive again. TFC is not one to be fooled twice. He is extremely good at adapting his strategy. Staying out of the way, doing a lot more weapon swapping this time. Both players staying out of the way of damage despite some close quarters combat. Yeah, it looks like Dio is max block here, so that's going to pose an interesting threat to TFC Priest here. He's going to have to be real creative on how he damages Dio. He's going to have to get rid of those pets and start getting in shots like that. Wow, I'm surprised that Priest has not taken more damage from all these close range exchanges. Wow, that's really good. Priest staying at range. Dio coming in aggressive again. Wow, some good aim there. Look at this from Priest. This is what I mean, dude. Priest adapts so well to what's going on. Dio coming in again for a big hit. Can he get it? Look at that max block just paying off for Dio. So what does Priest do? He starts using that lightning bolt or that lightning fury. Look at this. Oh man, nice hits from Priest. And Priest is unscathed. Dio in a lot of trouble here. He's going to really need to pick his shots. I think what we're going to see is him come in and be extremely aggressive and push this pressure for this last push here. He's lost all of his pets, and now he's lost his life. GG. Wow. See, that's the thing with TFC Priest, is once you beat him, I've never seen a player adapt so quickly to what you're doing. That is Priest, man. When you beat him with a strategy, he will quickly adapt. He will figure out what he needs to do next and make those appropriate adjustments to not only his build and what he's wearing, but his game plan in the duel. So good, man. And here we go. So this is round 4. Dio coming in aggressively again. Can TFC pull it off again? TFC drawing first blood. Oh, man, and Dio gets in some hits, and he's keeping that pressure on. I actually really like that. He saw that TFC was running away, and even though he didn't have pets, he figured he's just going to chase him down and get some of that chip damage in there. It was a very good call. Both players at a very comparable life total. Dio takes another hit coming in. Oh, man. This is back and forth. Nice weapon swapping from Priest. That weapon swapping forces Dio to do a telly stomp, because you just don't know where he is. When you weapon swap enough with his on, that desync is strong, man. So it's going to force Dio to telly stomp. There it is, and Priest is ready for it. He's going to keep moving down. Nice angle that he got there. Look at this. Look at how well he's adapted to this game plan. But this duel ain't over. A duel ain't over till it's over. And Diowind could still pull this off. Oh, there it is. GG, man. I am so impressed. Priest never ceases to amaze me. This guy, I joke all the time that I can't beat him on any of my characters. The second that I figure out how to beat him, he adapts to it. He changes his game plan, and suddenly my back's on the ropes again. He's so good at adapting his game plan. That was so good to see there. Like, so good to see in real time. Priest got put in trouble by Diowind. Diowind's strategy was good. That was a very good strategy. Just teleporting out, setting himself up with his pets, and coming in very aggressively and staying right on top of Priest with telly stomps. But Priest was able to adapt there and get the W. That was nasty.